Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a great day today. Sorry, took a second for me to switch over there. I was posting on Discord and I lost track of time. Sorry about that. Welcome in everybody. If you can't tell from my voice, I'm still a little bit under the weather. I was actually running a fever earlier today. I just can't shake this cold or flu or whatever it is. I think this is the hazards of being a time traveler, you know? I'm very susceptible to your germs. They just, they hit me hard, hit me fast, so. But I'll be fine here, hopefully in the next few days. Things have already gotten way better, evidenced by me being here today to stream. So, yeah, I'm excited to be back. I hope everyone's excited to have me back. You may not be able to notice, but I have a new streaming setup. I was posting a picture of it on Discord, so if you want to see some behind-the-scenes pictures, be sure to join our Discord. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Polytron. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, we're streaming in the, I guess, new science and technology category. I noticed some other people doing stuff in there too, kind of similar to what we're doing. So, also to make sure we don't lose any of our. Got a big bowl with a magnet in it. It's very reflective, so I'm not going to show it on stream. Yeah, it's a bowl with a magnet in it, so hopefully we're not going to lose our screws this time, like we did last time. And for today, we've got our 3DS back again. This 3DS is got a problem with the 3D. This was the viewer who sent it in for me to repair. Got in touch with me, and we made arrangements. Hopefully I'll be getting a PO box shortly to be able to do that more often if anyone wants to send stuff in. There'll be more details coming. But I had already fixed this for them once. We added this USB-C port for them, put a USB-C mod in it. Unfortunately, they got it. They told me later after they got it back that the 3D doesn't work all the time. So when it's in certain, like if it's perfectly aligned the hinge, it'll work. But if the hinge moves even a little bit in any direction, or you wiggle it while you're playing, the 3D would go out. And that is what it did when I first got a hold of it again. But now the 3D works no matter where the hinge is, and will only turn off if you wiggle the hinge when it's in the off position. Very strange. I have to assume there's something. There's a couple of ribbon cables that control the whole thing. There's one ribbon cable going from the board here to the speakers. So this is actually the speaker volume board, I think, or the speaker control board. And this just happens to be attached to it. And then this goes over to another board, which connects to the LCDs. There's two cables, one that connects to the 3D layer, for lack of a better term. Hey, Slime, welcome in. Also, thank you for the, or congrats on the 5-stream streak there, Sparky. Good to see you around. But yeah, there's cables in here. One goes to the 3D layer, the other goes to the regular LCD, and then there's a cable that goes through the hinge and wraps around, and then comes over here to the main motherboard. And so I suspect somewhere in one of those cables is a problem, or this switch has a problem in it. Maybe the switch itself is loose or got a problem, and then just wiggling it just happens to move whatever's in there, and it has nothing to do with the hinge. We'll find out. We'll see today. But also, they gave me this GameCube controller. They told me that what happens is when you plug it in and turn on your GameCube, it crashes the GameCube and it won't play anymore. So we're gonna replace the cable. They actually sent it to me with a replacement cable already ready to go. So brand new GameCube cable. The connector doesn't match, but that's too bad. But I wonder if I could get the connectors swapped out. I wonder how hard it would be to change the connector on the end just to make the plastic match. Probably be quite difficult because I'd probably have to take the whole thing apart to do it. Also, this has a little notch on it. That's interesting. So they suspect that there's a short in the cable somewhere, which actually just looking at it, I can see there's like a... Oh, yeah. I think that's our problem, chat. I think we found it. Yeah, you can see there's the cable's shorted out. So we'll definitely replace the cable and see if it works after that. But can the plastic housing not come off on its own? You know, that's a good question, Mr. Polytron. Like come out this direction? Maybe. The thing is the way it looks. There's a seam on this side, but it's all solid one piece going around here. Oh wait, there is a little seam. Ooh. I don't know. I think it's kind of risky trying to take it apart. Let's see, does this one have the seam? If it does, yeah, it's probably all glued together, and I could probably get it apart and glue it all back together, but I'd risk mangling it, so we'll just have to let it live with a purple connector, which is too bad. But something I didn't tell them was I noticed their little stick here was broken, so I got a new stick. We'll put that on too while we're taking it apart to replace this for them, so they'll have a nice actual stick that isn't like broken, messed up. So all to come. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh, we also have a new Oh, the bats are still there. Oh no. Hello, Galley Sprout. Let me bring this on camera real quick to show everyone this monstrosity. So we got a new microscope. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Look at this silly thing. Yeah, I am excited to take that for a test drive on stream. I've got a whole scene in OBS set up just for it, so you guys will be able to watch alongside as under the microscope. Whereas before, I'd have to use the microscope and then I have to set it back up for y'all to see what I saw, and then vice versa. But now we can both view the microscope at the same time, which is going to be awesome. There I am, not barfing. That's right, I'm back. Although I'm still under the weather. What stinks is I got food poisoning, really bad food poisoning. And then as soon as I got over the food poisoning, I went outside. That was my first mistake. I went and touched grass, and I came back sick with the flu. Just the worst. But without any further delay, let's get started on this here. Where did I... Here we go. I have so much more room now. I like moved all the... I had a bunch of different pieces of equipment sitting on the desk, holding up like the microphone, the stream deck, the surface that I use to monitor the stream, the lighting, the camera and everything, and it was all strapped to the desk, so I'd always bump my arms, and now I have this huge space I can just move around in, and it's so nice. But I posted a picture of what it looks like on Discord, so you can see if you care. Alright, let's get started. Do you know where you got it? Because this is just the worst luck. No, I mean, I got a couple theories, but you know, you never know. I'm pretty sure I got the food poisoning from that pizza place because other people who ate at that pizza place with me also got sick at exactly the same time. And thing is, like, I feel bad reporting that pizza place because it's a local place, like local owned and operated, and I don't want to like blow them up if I'm not 100% sure. Because I mean, we go out to eat in a lot of places, so it's possible like we all went out to eat at the same place earlier in the week, and it was that place that got us sick, you know, because sometimes food poisoning takes a couple days to get you. So all right, let's get started. No, I need a thinner one. Hey, Wireball, greetings. I know, the science and technology category. It's so cool. I'm glad someone told me about it. Oh, I see. Now I get the comment someone made on your Discord when they asked if anyone had heard from me, and someone asked if it was the pizza place. Food poisoning for you and a hurricane for me. Well, food poisoning for me, hurricane for you. Yeah. It was a week. I think I'd rather have food poisoning though. Dealing with hurricanes, it doesn't sound fun. Wireball, I once called the Department of Health, Public Health and on a local place. Noticed they kept asking about major casino hotel chain nearby, to the point that I asked them, is there something that I should know? Oh no. Some kind of scummy casino place nearby. Let's zoom in a tiny bit. Oh, I gotta mark on my camera which direction is zoom, because I always forget. Oh, too much. That should be good. I'm gonna try to keep all the screws for the same part together on my magnet here, so that way I don't get them mixed up when I'm putting them back together, because that can be a big problem. Let's see. How am I doing on screws? Is that everyone on this side? Oh, no, one more. I never did find the actual screw that goes in this little hole here. But the owner told me it was fine, that they barely even use the card slot. And if they end up it not fitting, they have a bunch of spare screws as well. I need to order a bunch more spare screws. Let's get us open here. Gotta be careful. Oh, I did miss a screw. I knew I missed a screw. I was like, something didn't feel right. I felt like there was one more. My instincts were correct. There we go. Alright, just gotta be careful because of our mod. Did I miss another screw? Oh wait, this screw's like... I know. I need a little spudger here to kind of give me a little leverage, because this screw is just... It's not capped, but it just... There we go. Didn't want to cooperate. Get that out of there so we don't lose it. There we go. All right. So our mod is gave us a little bit of extra slack so we can open this up. All right, so we got to take out these 4 screws. We got to remove this and this. So let's work on that. You probably would have wanted the food poisoning. Yeah, over a hurricane. It wasn't fun though. You are correct. It definitely wasn't fun having food poisoning. Which I don't want to get into the grisly details. but as you can imagine, it was definitely not fun. Let's see the Yummy Works. The Gummy Works? The Gummy Works. Are you calling these the Gummy Works? I still feel bad I didn't get that working exactly, like the holes drilled out exactly even. I was looking into ways of doing like some filler while I had it, but nothing really looked right, and I'd have to remove the whole thing again. And if y'all remember, it was quite a pain to get out. Actually, hold on, before we go too far, let's disconnect this cable so that doesn't get messed up. No, I did not hear about an E. coli outbreak at McDonald's. Do tell. From your typhoon experiences, I tend to prefer those. But it was on an island with buildings designed to withstand them. Oh. There were several outbreaks of E. coli at McDonald's. That's not good. Ugh. E. coli is no joke. Also, I'm really hoping NVIDIA Broadcast catches all the coughs and sneezes and sniffles. If it gets to be too much, let me know and I'll start using my mute a lot more frequently. Alright, let's lift this guy up and out. It's only held on with those two screws, so it should come right out. There we go. We need to... this up. I think, is it a... or does that just pull out? Let me check. I'm gonna check real quick. I don't want to mess that cable up because it's really very, 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 very thin. So I have a guide from iFixit actually, showing how to do this. Just because there's like 50 screws, it's mostly just so I remember how to put it back together when we're done. But I want to make sure I get that cable disconnected correctly. Let's see, lift the circle. Okay, I was right. That does pop up. There we go. Okay, good. So this is our joystick module. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a card in here we need to take out. All right, and then there's two screws for this guy. The CDC issued a warning today. Apparently, reports say people have gotten sick after eating quarter pounders. Ew. That's too bad. I'm really sorry to hear other people. Like, having just had food poisoning myself, I empathize with those poor people. Might be sensible. We were in rebar and concrete building with heavy plywood. Storm shutters could be bolted on the wall and other windows. The iFixit tactical guitar pick? Absolutely. Absolutely tactical guitar pick. This is, I can say that of this whole kit, these have been so amazing. These little spudgers, like they're so useful. These little like it's got a whole pack of them in here. It works so well. I'm really happy with it. The kit's great. I wish iFixit would sponsor us. Maybe when we get bigger. Because I would definitely take a sponsorship from iFixit. Let's see. Let me double check. I think this lifts up, and then we can pull it out. But let me double check. Again, we don't want to do any harm while we're in here. Let's see. Oh. Good point, iFixit. Okay, there's nothing. Okay. Oh, I think it's talking about this. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It talks about there's a little thing in there you have to take out, but it looks like it was stuck to the unit when we took it out. Okay, we need to disconnect this connector. Oh, geez, that is dicey. Use the plastic one. Let's get this little bit of detritus out of here. Go. All right, and we lift this up from this side because it's got a ZIF connector over here. It's not coming up as easily as I was expecting it to. Let me double check. Yeah, it should just pop right up once we get it out from under every direction. It's just a little sticky. Something's definitely resisting. Hold on. Slow down. So I can see it's still connected to this metal plate here, which is soldered down. Let's make sure this matches our instructions to make sure we're using the correct. Ah. Okay. This is glued to this metal plate here. This like heat sink. So we got to get under here and get it glued to disconnect. There we go. Ah. Yeah, it looks like there was a bit of some kind of adhesive. Alright, we're going to want to bend that back into shape. Okay. I'll have to make sure I smooth this. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a thermal pad or just a bit of glue in with thermal that can thermally conduct. That should be fine. If we have to remove it completely and add some thermal paste, I mean I have plenty of thermal paste. Let's get this extra bit off so it doesn't, nothing loose that's conductive that can rattle around in there when we're done. Alright, good. Alright. So now we got that off. Let's see, I think we need to take the Wi-Fi out next. Yep, just pop that bad boy out. I would not want to deal with living with the fear either, Galaxy Sprout. Best hugs to go out to you, indeed. Tornadoes are also very scary. What are you connected to? Oh. Connectors underneath the board here. Sneaky. There's our Wi-Fi board. Ah. Oh. This right here. Uh-oh. The cable's coming apart. Still got all the connectors. Oh, there's actually a little corrosion on this guy. It's probably hard to see on the screen. Yeah, it's got a little corrosion here. Looks like it's wiping away pretty easily. Yeah, we might have to clean. I mean, hopefully we just have like a little bit of like corrosion on their connectors. And if we get them nice and clean, everything will just work and won't be actual damage to any of the cables. It'll just be a little corrosion needs to be attended to. All right, let's go ahead and get this next cable out. Tweezers for this. This is such delicate work. These 3DSs, especially this original run, are so fragile and so densely packed. This is probably one of the hardest things I've ever worked on as far as like accessibility and scale and just compactness. I've worked on electronics with more complex circuitry, but not this packed together, you know. That one out. Oh, we actually have to remove it completely from the board on this side too. Okay. Let's work on that. Someone just sent me a picture of a raccoon in my garden. this way? Let me double check that. Yes, that does come out this way. Let's use this one. Oh, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. Let me zoom in even further. We'll get all the way in there. As tight as my camera will let us get in. Oh, that was a little frightening. Getting this all back together is going to be a whole stream on its own. All right. Oh, so many tiny little fidgety things. All right, chat. Apparently someone's telling me that raccoon's still in my garden. No, I have not. Oh, looks like he just ran away. I was gonna say, I'm gonna stop the stream so I can go check out this raccoon friend, but never mind. Sounds like they just left. I was gonna go take a picture for you, chat. I did not eat at McDonald's. And I did eat today. I actually had a nice chicken sandwich today. So yeah, I am a well-fed boy today. Thanks. All right, let's see. Okay, we got more screws to take out. We've got 2 more here. And 1 more somewhere in this region, I think. Yes, under that board. All right, so let's get to taking out those screws. Yeah, we'll see the raccoon next time. Okay. Little screw with that guy. Screws with this guy all together. I mean, we might have got an E. coli infection, because here's the thing, like, maybe the person working at the pizza place ate at McDonald's, got sick with E. coli, didn't know what they had, and spread it to their food at the pizza place. That's always possible. And it does line up with the time frame. Yeah, that's a good point, Sparky. I mean, that could be it. We might have gotten E. coli secondhand through the pizza place. All right, we got those out. I think we can take the motherboard out now. Time to get the motherboard out. All right. It's not lifting up. Something doesn't feel right. Let me just double check. I didn't forget anything. It's disconnected. That's disconnected. Did I need to disconnect this? I don't see a step where I need to disconnect that. I think that just wraps around to the other side of the same board. Oh, I just noticed This that port is supposed to... Oh, that's the one we couldn't, we had to drill out. That's right. That was the one that got messed up during the mod. The edge along the bottom of the DS. It's this side. Right. Should be able to just lift it on up. Sorry if I'm being a little extra cautious. Again, this is not my DS, and it's also very small and fragile, so I don't want to risk any, I don't want to take any risks. I'd rather go slow. Make sure everything's okay. It's like this area right here won't lift out. We got all the screws. Something right here is snagging. I can use the buttons. Ah, there it goes. Alright, there we are. A little gummed up. I think we definitely need to do some cleaning on this guy. It's been well loved, so it's definitely seen some action. Needs a little help. Needs a little cleaning. Get under that. Come on. There we go. Alright, which direction do we go? Alright, this way. Alright, now, here's what those cables are. I was talking about, the ribbon cables. We need to go ahead and get these disconnected first. This goes this way. All right, now we need to take note of which one's the top and which one's the bottom because they only go one way. So we're going to take a tiny piece of white tape and we're going to use that to mark the top one. tiniest little square of tape. I'm gonna make sure it's not very sticky tape either. Move some of the adhesive first. Okay. Okay. So this piece of tape reminds us which one goes on top. Alright, now this should all come away separately. Oh yeah. You look under there, see all that grime on the tape? Let me see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus camera. Yeah, there you go. You can see the grime now. So, I definitely think this is in need of some cleaning. Also, this protector's seen some better days. Alright, so we've got this all taken apart. We're gonna need to take this assembly apart too, because we got to get under to the other board now. Is this a hobby or do I do it for a living? This is a hobby. So, iFixit recommends we get the plastic insert for the light out first, so we don't lose it. I don't think this comes out. I'm not feeling it lift up. Well, there goes all our buttons. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh. Yeah. A little grimy. Like I said, well used and well loved. So, we're gonna restore it, give it a good cleaning, and then it'll last another however many years. So, let's get this guy out. Oh yeah, now we can get this out. Ooh. Separate piece that needs to come out. Oh, that's well attached, so we're good there. This bit, I don't think comes out very easily, so we'll leave it in. All right. That done. Yeah, monetize your free time. Hey, Rocket Sonic. Hey, you know the 3D effect is you can actually turn it off in parental controls permanently. So if you don't like the 3D effect on the 3DS, you can go into parental controls and just turn it off completely. I would not be interested in monetizing this particular aspect of my hobby. But of course, having said that we are doing this here on stream, and we do, you know, intend to get paid to do it on stream. So, gotta have that grind set. It ain't me. If you ain't turning, what are you doing? Having fun. Okay, this is the part I was not looking forward to. So we need to use a hot air gun to remove this here, and then like lift it up. I am not looking forward to. All right, let's get some pry tools. Let's get this, because that'll probably help. And let's get out the hot air gun. We're gonna need to change this tip. I mean, I'm not totally opposed to turning something you're good at into money. Because if you're good at something, chances are, you know, you'll be able to make good money at it. And of course, if you're good at it. But if you're already doing something that, you know, you're happy making money, and you're doing something that's only for fun, that's just special to you, I mean, there's nothing wrong with keeping that to yourself. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, guys, bro. Let me hit that water. Oh yeah, I saw one of my streaming heroes has this exact same water bottle, and I was very excited. I was like, yeah, 64-ounce club. The greasies, yeah. That's the bit we don't want to lose. Let's put this. Actually, you know what? I might not want one on at all. Actually, for this, I might just leave it completely open. Just let it come out so it's nice and gentle. Turn the airspeed up though. Start low. What's the lowest temperature my air gun will go? 212? Alright, we'll start with 212. It's not going to stick very well without me pressing super hard, and I don't want to damage the screen. Alright, we'll just use our pry tools. Oh boy, okay. Oh, that's cool, Rocket Sonic. Rocket Sonic. Also, welcome in. Oh, hey, Royce. I didn't see you sneak in the back there. Why doesn't Royce have VIP status? I don't know. Yeah, give Royce VIP status if you can, Sparky. Actually, I don't think Argo has VIP status either. If anybody, Argo definitely should. Where's the edge? Put this down for a second. Let me make sure I got that. Let me see where that seam's at. Oh, the seams on the inside. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have... That's not nearly thin enough. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get under that? Ad break, 5 minutes? Oh no. Alright. let's see if we can get... It's so tiny. Oh, it's so small and hard to get in. Oh, I got it started a little bit. Let me see if I can get one of these in here. We're about to hit our first break. We'll be gone for 3 or 4 minutes, depending on the ad break length. And then we'll be back. But I'm going to wait until just before the ad break starts, before we send y'all off on a break. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Why is it glued in? Could have been like 2 screws. It would have been fine. That bird is judging me. Oh no. Oh, we should name the bird. Oh, thanks, Rocket Sauna. Oh, you broke. Oh, you did. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Oh, it was the diode. I mean, if you need help with it, let me know. I can always offer advice, assistance. If you get it out to me, I might be able to fix it for you. If it's fixable. I might need to turn the heat up. I don't think it's hot enough. Let's go up to 300. Can I find it on your floor? No. I don't think I can find it on your floor, unfortunately. All right. Looks like not gonna get this off before the break. So I'm gonna go ahead and send y'all into break, and I'm gonna keep working on this. So hopefully when y'all get back, I will have got this off. See y'all in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Hey everybody, welcome back. That was a short break. Sorry, I'm not super paying attention to chat right now. I just want to make sure I get this off without breaking anything, because this is hard. I will catch up on chat down here in a second. Oh. All right, making progress. Oh, you lost it bending the legs back into place? That stinks. Oh, you do have more. Okay, good. Glad to hear you got more diodes. Mortal Kombat. Oh no. Red Lobster's. Yeah, didn't Red Lobster go out of business, I thought? Part of the retro experience. Yeah, you get commercials from defunct old companies from the 80s and 90s when you come watch this stream. That is not true. That is just a joke. Don't come after me, Twitch. Oh, almost got it. Almost got it. But yeah, Rakasana, speaking of GameCube, we are going to be repairing a GameCube controller today. I mean, it's very possible Red Lobster did go out of business, shut down, and then sold, you know, their IP and stuff to, you know, appease their creditors. But, I mean, someone might have bought the IP and is trying to resurrect the restaurant. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh. All right. Kind of gooed up the camera. Get that glue off. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean that camera. I got a tiny little bit of goo on the camera lens. Do I get that off right now? Yeah, let's do it now before I forget about it. I know, like, we forget about it and I put it back together, I'm gonna kick myself in the shins. Whoa! Did everybody else seem retro just wig out? He like went bonkers there for a second. Good old Kmart, yeah. I have not traveled back far enough in time to have shopped at a Kmart. Alright, take the lens off. Put that over there. Alright, now that we've got this off, now we can take the screen apart. Oh boy. Don't click and let the bats kick my shins. I don't want the bats to kick my shins either. That doesn't sound pleasant. Okay, we've got to take out these screws along the edge here. Let's clean our workspace off a bit. All I know is Costco recently, and they had Red Lobster cheddar biscuit mix. Nice. Oh, I didn't know these came out. Oh dear. I don't want to lose these. Put these over here so they don't get lost. Oh, so many little screws to take out. Yeah, we can zoom back in. I'm taking out the screws. All right. If you've never had a Red Lobster cheddar biscuit, they are a gift from God. I have had them before. They are quite delicious. I will not. I cannot. I cannot disagree. Oh, I'm gonna hydrate some more. I don't know if you can tell, my voice is still thrashed. It got so bad. When I was sick with the in the beginning. One day I was talking like Batman at work, and then the very next day, I think it was like Thursday. I was talking like Batman, and then the very next day I couldn't make squeaks with my voice. I couldn't do literally anything. It was completely gone. I have never lost my voice to the point where it was 100% couldn't use. I couldn't yell. I couldn't whisper. I couldn't growl. I couldn't make any noise. Like, think of a noise you can do with your throat. It was just wouldn't happen. It was like they were completely paralyzed. It was awful. All right, we should now be able to get to the heart of what we've came for. Alrighty. So, if you remember, I was talking about how there's this board. It has this little slider, which we'll go ahead and remove so it doesn't get lost. So it's got the slider right here. So we're going to check on this board. And then we've got the two cables over here that go, it's this one that goes to the 3D and this part that goes to the to the rest of the board. And we're just going to check all these little boards. And then we'll check on this ribbon cable where it bends here. We might have to take it out. Actually, in fact, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and disconnect the hinges and get everything taken apart. Let's see. How do I reach the hinge. Oh my gosh, that is... Oh my gosh, these hinges. Huh. So they are coming. So Red Lobster is coming back. Interesting. Oh my gosh. There's like just this tiny little point right here. I have to push the hinge out. There's just like a tiny little hole. Yet tweezers through. You can see I'm making a little progress. I hope that's enough to get it out. Oh! Get the crap out of my tweezers. Darn it. I'm always messing with these tweezers up. Will these go in there? Will these fit? Oh, these do fit. Does that have to be closed for it to work? Oh yeah, it does. Dang it. Ah, Nintendo. Yeah, see the hinge moved now. It moved out this way. Alright. Let's see, now we got that hinge out. Ah, so now that that's apart, we can pull this all out. We can get run our cables through. Oh man. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. That wasn't supposed to come out. No, come here. Back in there. All right, so we've got our board out. Probably gonna want to get this out of this, so we got to take our little retaining ring thing here. We're gonna get these through it. Roll these up. Go. I'm not gonna take it all the way out. Well, let's go. Take it all the way off. Well, maybe I can't. Maybe we'll just leave it on there. Well, no, I think we do have to get this off completely. Hold on, let me double check. Oh, it's such a pain. Apparently we should just be able to pull it straight through. Does it end it all? Oh, it does a little bit. Alright. Oh boy. That right there, that's important. We're gonna need to get all these wires through here. Except this one. Ah, these little ribbon cables are so fiddly. The fiddliest cables. Roll them up. Push them through. Oh no, I guess, can I just pull them through? One at a time? Yes, okay. There's enough clearance for them just to fit through. Oh, you're making me nervous. Let's back up. Let me just... roll you up. Push you through like that. Okay, got him through. All right. Now we should be able to look at them and start. Now we've got this stuff disassembled. We should be able to start taking a look at some of these connectors here. Let's go ahead and take these speakers out. I'll take the speaker board off first. And, oop, don't want to lose that. Although that's supposed to be adhesive holding the speaker on, but it's not very sticky anymore. Oh, chat is extremely interesting, by the way. I'm enjoying this economics lesson. I'm just kind of letting it go. I don't want to interrupt. I feel like I'm just the second monitor while you guys are having your economics lessons. Okay. Just lay in there. Let's just all right, got everything kind of disassembled and separated. Let's go ahead. We're gonna bring out the microscope. Let's switch to that microscope view. Oh, it worked! Like right away. That's so cool. You guys can see the microscope. And so can I. Ooh. Alright, let's move some things under here so we can look at them. Alright, the first thing we should look at are these ribbon cables. So we can see there's some gunk on this one. Oh, yeah, look. Can you see that, chat? That's corroded. This cable's coming apart. Yeah, we may need to just replace this whole cable because I can't repair corrosion like that on a ribbon cable. It's gone all the way through to the other side. Yeah, we can see on the other side. There's some holes in it too. Like right there. Yeah, something got into this and started corroding it. Actually, if you look in the hinge, you can see there's some goo. It looks like this is going to need a new ribbon cable assembly. These look okay. On the actual, like, the connectors for the actual screen look good. Those look like they're in good shape. The other one should be fine because this is for the regular screen, not the 3D. Yeah, that all looks good. Oh, this is one's for the camera. So this is the if we look up here, so this is the camera assembly, and that comes down, and that's this top ribbon cable here. This is the ribbon cable for the LED or the LCD screen. Dirty. Oh, right there on the corner looks bad. It might be okay. Being poor is very expensive. That is also that is a true statement. I'm a little concerned about this discoloration here. See how this is alternating black and gold, and then now it's just golden gray, but it's not like that up here. I wonder if there's been some damage in this area where oh, wait. I'm dumb. That's where I put the tape. That's why it's darker, because that's where the tape was. looking for any breaks or tears or weirdness. Might not be detectable visually even with a microscope, because again, it messes up when you move the hinge. Actual button here. Come on, focus. Oh, this thing just doesn't want to focus for me, does it? Too close to the... Let's do this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, you ever look... is the plan just to replace the ribbons? Or are you trying to find the cause of the malfunction first? I'm trying to find the cause of the malfunction first. But, yeah, you ever wondered what sand looks like up close? Wow. I am amazed how nice this microscope is. Look at how clear this is. Alright, I think I need to take this apart and clean that. It's sand, yeah, it's sand, not wax. Excuse me. All right. Let's see if I can pull this apart. Actually, I see some spots of rust on here too. See that? A little bit of rust. Darn it. Something to avoid that. Yeah, the plastic busted. Dadgummit. Yeah, it's old and brittle. Darn it. Well, we might be able to make do. Does not want to come up apart. Ah. Yeah, that's part of it. There's two solder joints. Okay. Now we got that part up. should be able to melt that little joint and that little joint and pull this up off the board. So let's get some solder wick. Hey, Nightshade. Oh, where's my thing? Ah, there it is. Yay! Nightshade 2926 followed us, making it our 250 follower goal. Yay! Look at us, chat. We made it. 250 followers. That's huge. Yay! I'm so excited about that. I've been feeling so bad about being gone. I forgot we were so close to 250. Yeah, thank you very much, Nightshade. Thanks to me sharing the stream. Just out of curiosity, where'd you see the stream at? Thank you for sharing it on your on Discord, Mr. Polytron. That's the best way for us to grow, is for people to share the good news, as it were. Come on. All right, you know what? I'm gonna try actual. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Oh my gosh, this thing is so tiny. Get out of here, speaker. I don't think that moved the needle on that at all. Yeah, that didn't even melt the solder. What the heck? Wow, it's such a thin board. Why is it taking so much heat to do this? Might be leaded solder down there. Add a drop of sorry, it might be unleaded solder. Let me drop leaded solder there. Ah, my glove melted to my finger. That's painful. Got a bit of the braid off, so it's nice and fresh braid. I didn't want to use the hot air gun because I can do one side at a time and pull it up with the tweezers. Oh yeah, we're on Blue Sky, by the way, in case anyone's hopping on that Blue Sky train. Did you update the icons for the sticks reward button? I don't remember them looking like that before. No, it's always the same. It's been the sticks from inspired by Ocarina of Time. The icon in Ocarina of Time. That solder is just not melting at all. It's just... Oh, wow, that is just... I'm just not getting any heat out of in there. Oh, there we go. Got that one. Jeez Louise. It's looking promising. Come on. Belt. There we go. Got it. Finally. My tip here. Okay. Now when that came off, it went flying somewhere. So excuse me for a second while I try to find it. Well? Oh. An inside a repair bubble. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But I found the pieces. I'm just gathering them back up. Here's all right. There we go. And you can see there's look at that. There's a giant grain of rice on the end of the switch. Right there. Or not rice, that's a sand. Yeah, there's grime all in it. Also, I think we are going to have to replace the cable because I noticed something. Yeah. So this is our assembly, and you can see it's just black in there. Where these are supposed to be sliding around. Very dirty. But I found a problem. So if we follow along this cable here. Yeah, that's not good. That's definitely a problem. That's not supposed to be like that. That looks like... See how sharp that is? I think that might have been damaged in the factory, and when we brought it out of the case, it snapped. Mr. Polytron, that's not supposed to be broken. That's supposed to be connected here. Yeah, those two things are supposed to be connected together. And they no longer are. So... that's not good. Now that doesn't fully explain why this isn't working. But I think if we go in here and we clean this up some, I bet we're going to get a lot of debris off of that, and it's going to angle the plastic or whatever isn't. Yeah, no, it's cut. It's cut in half is the problem. So it looks like we're going to need to replace that. I respected this ribbon cable was dead anyways, but I mean this just shows it like just broke in half right there, which who knows where else there are faults in the cable. So even cleaning this is kind of a lost cause, because this should come, like when you get a replacement cable, it should come with a switch, a little slider switch pre-installed. But just for funsies, I want to try cleaning this off while we have it under the microscope, kind of show y'all what that looks like. In fact, I'm gonna zoom the microscope out further, give y'all even better of a view of the whole thing. Why does Scuff have two hats on? Oh, Scuff does have two hats on. Scuff, why do you have two hats on? Stop that. Oh, hold on. There we go. When I put the new scene into OBS, I didn't add it to the bot to tell the bot how to properly handle the hats. I added it real quick. Sorry about that. That's for when Retro plays Metroid Prime. Gotta stay on theme. Nah, it's true. Okay, let's get to scrubbing, because I want to see what this will look like once we clean it up a little bit. Well, that looks so much nicer. Yeah, you can actually see the contacts on the ends. Nice. So tiny. So itty bitty. Itty bitty. Do now. You can reassemble this. We cleaned it. More. So grimy. There we go. That's better. Well, that's bad. Come on now. Are you kidding me? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, oh my gosh. Found it. Oh. Ooh, that was close. No, stop it. Oh my god. This thing is made of like bouncing. Okay. Jeez Louise. Give me many heart attacks here. You might be wondering, Retro, I thought you said the cable was busted. Why are we bothering with this? Because I think it's fun. We're gonna have to order this new cable and everything. But if we put this back together, we can at least test to see if this was the main culprit. Get this glue out of here. Does it get back into the thing we just cleaned? Because even if this is, you know, if we get the Switch itself clean and working, it's always good to have spares in case we have to fix a 3DS again. To have a spare little slider switch. Oh, looks like we got an ad break coming up. So I think for the this will be our 15-minute break coming up. For this one, I think we'll go ahead and break all this down. We're gonna have to switch to the. Wait, do I even hit those lights? Yeah, here we go. The microscope has its own lights. They're really nice. So for our break, we're gonna go do a 15. Get a snack. Hug a loved one. Cuddle a pet. Text our friends. Check our discords. All those fun things. And when we get back, I think we'll work on the GameCube controller. Because we're gonna have to order a new cable. And I don't know how long that's gonna take. Which is really annoying. Because I've got this fully disassembled 3DS, and we are definitely not putting it back together until we get all the parts. I might reach out to the viewer who sent this to me and ask them what they want to do as far as like maybe if there's any mods they want to do to it while we have it apart, that they'd be interested in. To see if you know, we want to do that while we got it opened up. Oh gosh, come on. No. No, let's go. There we go. Two minutes to break. Oh, that moves so nice and silky smooth. All right, let's put a little drop of solder on these guys here. Uh-oh. My soldering iron wouldn't boot up there for a second. That was a little scary. I want my soldering iron to go bad. I need that. I need that to do my repairs. A little too much solder. Whatever. Alright. 40 seconds. So, we're just going to test this real quick. We're going to see if we get continuity. Let's see. Where should our continuity be? Right, and then we should have different resistances depending on where we are in the slide. Oh well. Ad break time. I'll see you all back here in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Bye. We'll be right back for this last hour. Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that. I think I didn't set my timer, so I have no idea if that was 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes. But we're back. Welcome back. Again, sorry about that. I hope everyone had a good snack. I had a coughing fit as a treat. So, we're gonna go ahead and work on this GameCube controller with the busted cable. So, this should be pretty straightforward. We'll just jump right in. Let's see, we need wingtips to get this apart. Let me grab my biggest wing. I don't know why I keep calling them wingtips. I think they're called tri-tip. Yeah, coughing's not fun. But, I mean, again, I'm getting better. Well, I say that, I actually didn't tell y'all this, but I was running a fever earlier today. It is just dogging me, this cold or flu or whatever it is. But I'm filling up to streaming, so that's a lot. That's a big relief, because I know y'all keep telling me I should just stay home and not stream, but I like streaming. Streaming is a lot of fun. It brings me a lot of joy to hang out with y'all and fix cool pieces of tech. And I miss it when I'm not able to do it. So hopefully this will actually help in my recovery. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely nice being able to do stuff. Alright. Let's get this puppy apart. Alright. The GameCube controller is so nice. GameCube controllers are so good. They're like so well made. Alright, here's our objective. So we gotta get the board out so we can desolder that from the board. Let's see. And easy as that. And while we're in here, let's not lose that or that. We're gonna give this a good cleaning while we're in here. So just pull that away. Use that one instead. Pardon me. Oof. Sneeze came for me. We're gonna go ahead and pull out all the buttons and everything from the controller. We're just gonna give this a nice, thorough cleaning while we've got everything out and open. Yeah, this is definitely, again, very well loved piece of gear. You can tell. We only told you not to stream to get better faster? Oh, thank you very much. If you don't rest up and recover, you'll prolong the sickness. Aw. Yeah, I know. But I want to stream. Streaming's fun. Okay, so we've got a bunch of cleaning to do. And we got to get these out. Time to bust out the best tool I think I've ever bought. Go. I need like a soundboard with like a boo 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 sound effect. This thing is so nice. It like makes doing this kind of stuff trivial. Plugged in here. If you haven't ever seen one of these before, so the way this works, Ah, the bats! Oh no, so many bats! Ah. Oh no, the bats gave me a coughing fit. Ah, no, so many bats. Stop it. Someday. Amagon? What is Amagon? Please remind me. Don't inhale the bats. I will do what I want. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, this device. So, this is so cool. So it has a vacuum button, as you can see, a temperature control, on off. This is the tip, which is hollow, and this gets hot, and this hollow tube goes in this chamber, and when you hit the vacuum button, it sucks air through this whole assembly, pulling all the solder out of the joint. It is amazing. And this little guy here, this is the chamber it sucks everything into. It's got this little bowl here that it catches the solder in. Isn't that neat? You can see little bits of solder in there, and you just clean this out every once in a while. It's got a filter on the back to make sure nothing gets through. All right, so go ahead and turn it on, let it warm up. Oh, so many bats. Ah, stop it. Jeez, quit. The silent hat. The silent hat. Oh, the silent bat attacks. Why are there so many bats? Keep coming. Oh, we were funding their sticks. Nick played the animation. Oh, excuse me. Oh, now I can't stop coughing. Okay, so our Hako is powered up, I think. There we go. Yep. So, to use it, we just put it on the lead, wiggle it around, and then hit go. You don't want to press it against the board itself until you do the vacuum part. They tell you in the instructions because you don't want to hit the pad, like do any damage to it. So you just want to heat up the leg. You want to wiggle it around to make sure it gets loose. Oh, fishy smell. Oh, Nintendo and your fishy, like, appliances. Alright, black on this side, yellow, blue on this side. Did I get them all? No? Go over one more. There we go. Came out nice and clean. And we'll just tin our tip here. So this stays nice and deoxidized, so we don't want to oxidize. So our tip stays nice and usable for the long future ahead. Here's our replacement cable. We said what? Black on this side, blue on this side. So let's get our soldering iron. Let's get the old cable out of here. Pop our soldering iron on because we're gonna clean these pads off, get all the old solder off, just to make sure it's nice and clean. And then once we've got the new cable on, actually once we clean this off, let's not attach the new cable right away. Let's go ahead and do the full cleaning, get everything nice and washed up, and then we'll attach the new cable. All right, good. Those pads look nice and clean. Tin our tip. Always want to be tinning our tips so they last us a good long while. All right. Let's start with the cleaning. The sound is silly. It's a farting gun. I mean, it is very silly sound. I cannot deny how silly that it sounds. But it's incredibly effective. It makes short work of those. Now imagine you had to do like 20 of these in a row, you know? This would be your best friend. I mean, even just doing this, I mean, y'all watched on stream. What made me do that? Because you remember when we were working with the, we were trying to do mods for the SEGA Genesis and getting those old chips out. Remember how awful that was? That's what made me buy the Hako. After that stream where we just had so much trouble getting those pins out, that's it. I went out and I bought it that same night. So we never have to struggle with that again. Because we ended up messing up a lot of the traces on the motherboard, and like it was a disaster because we didn't have the right, like we were trying to do it the cheap way, you know, with the tools that we had available. And it just was not gonna work out for us. You are, I'm tempted. I have a mechanical keyboard that I need to desolder a whopping 160 solder points to get to the PCB off, to replace a couple of springs in the space bar. Springs were removed by the previous owner. Yeah, time to brush the toofs. Exactly, Galley Sprout. I prefer the space bar that doesn't get pressed by mistake. Yeah, me too. That's silly. Why would the previous owner remove the spring from the mechanical keyboard's space bar? I love mechanical keyboards, and I cannot think of any good reason to do that, because wouldn't it just be mushy and gross without a spring? I think it wouldn't be very tactilely satisfying without a spring. Maybe the spring that came in it was not a good spring. I mean, that's possible. Maybe put a better spring in it, but no spring at all is weird to me. It does not seem like a good idea. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's how those work. Oh, wow. I never actually knew how the analog sticks worked, or how the analog trigger buttons worked on a GameCube. That's very cool. They're actually just little sliders. Neato. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think that's enough pressure at all. You know, for membranes, our gigantic A button. You never realize just how big the A button is on a GameCube controller until you take it out and hold it in your hand. The thing's a monster. Putting the C stick up. Our T-pad nice and clean. And I feel so bad that we need to order replacement parts. I was hoping, beyond hope, that we could, you know, repair it without the cable going bad. But seeing that corruption on where it curled through the, or the corrosion where it curled through the latch, or sorry, not the latch, the hinge, and seeing how dirty the button, the slider button was, yeah, I don't think it was recoverable. And then that cable just went and snapped while we were handling it. It just wasn't meant to be. Unfortunately. Scrub. Oh, this X button is well used. Let's get a Q-tip. There we go. I hope you enjoyed my accompanying sound effects. Oh, excuse me. Oh, jeez, I just cannot stop coughing. Yeah, the cable was pretty brittle, unfortunately. I will tell you, while we were on break, I went and measured the resistance on this cable here, or on this little here. So I measured the resistance across this as we move the switch around, the slider. Cleaning it, I think, fixed it. Unfortunately, the cable broke. So, and we had those other problems. I think this whole thing was not long for this world. So, the fact that it was doing weird things when you move the hinge around was bad news bears. Oh, actually, I just noticed something I didn't notice before. Here, let me see if I can just do it with this other. Oh, oh, where's the remote control? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to not move the microscope. Oh. There we go. All right, should come online here in a second. Yep, there it goes. Oops. So, get it to focus on it. Oh no, that's printed on there. Never mind. I thought it looked like where it had cracked, but it looks like that's just painted on line to show you where it bends. Oh, never mind. Turn that back off. All right, back to the repairs. Get in there. All right, let's clean the shell now. It's more isopropyl alcohol. The sound effects appreciated. I'm very glad that you enjoyed them. Excuse me. Man, if only DK Oldies would clean their stuff this good, people might not give them so much grief online. You know, that's something I've kind of thought about doing at some point, like starting a competitor to DK Oldies, like starting my own retro game store. I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. I don't think it'd be worth it. Like, I don't think there's anything I could contribute to the market, you know? I mean, I could, when I work on the restoring things and repairing things to sell, I could definitely stream it and then put like a product code or serial number on it, so anyone who bought the product could be able to go and see exactly how it was restored and what work was done to it, so they know exactly, like, even before they bought it, you know, like, hey, this is... But it would have to be such a bespoke service that sold such low volumes, because I would just be doing it by myself, obviously. So, like, you know, I get 20 controllers in, what am I gonna make, 20 videos in a day? Like, everything I'm doing to restore them? That's gonna be hard to be consistent with, you know? see where the A buttons well here is just full of crime. This controller has been through it. It has seen a lot of action. All 20 in one video? Oh, actually, that's okay. Yeah, you could. That might work. Like, here's when I repaired this batch. You know, and we just save by patch numbers. Oh, there's like food in this one. It's like a bit of food grime. Happens. I'd be lying if I said I'd never spilled any food on a controller. Or any drink. That's just the name of the game, you know? Having a fun, relaxing time. Cat jumps up on the table, knocks your drink over. Next thing you know, your GameCube controller full of Kool-Aid. Oh, so one thing I was thinking about doing, chat, that y'all might be interested in. I saw Ultima Underworld was on sale, for sale on GOG, for $9, and getting Ultima Underworld any other way would be insanely expensive. And the GOG version, I believe you can play on original hardware. You just transfer the files over. I would own a legitimate copy, so I wouldn't be afraid of streaming it. Not that anyone at Origin would ever come after you for that, but I would like to get the actual game, like the box and everything, but it was like hundreds of dollars on eBay. It was really silly. It's a big collector's item, I guess. But I would really like to play Ultima Underworld 1 and 2 on the stream. I think that would be really fun to do on the DOS computer. All right. Almost got this. Just a little bit more grime to get out of here. That's as good as that's getting, I think. Everything else looks good. It's like the back half of the shell. It's with... I don't know why I'm making sound effects today. I don't want to take the R and L buttons out, or yeah, R and L buttons out. So we're just going to clean them in place. They look good, in good condition, so. Yeah, I think I just need to use a Q-tip to get the cracks here, these little edges around the seal. It looks like there's just a little bit of A little bit of grime to take care of. So I reached out to that viewer while we were on our break too, and I told them what we found. Well, I told them that I'm gonna have to order a new cable for the speaker and LED assembly, and I let them know when I get it. But I also asked if they wanted any other mods done. You know, like maybe a screen upgrade or different buttons or anything, you know. While we've got it apart, you know, now would be the perfect time to do those kind of things. Because, ooh, getting it back apart again, not gonna be fun. Might as well take care of all those mods now. Alright. Clean and ready. Let's move on to the cable. It looks good. You like the graphics? Yeah, Ultima Underworld looks like a ton of fun. I played the shareware version. It was great. Sparky, I have to ask, seeing that you are sick for half of Spooky Month, will you continue to play spooky games into November so you can complete them, or will you hold them over till next October? No, I will complete them. We're gonna complete Soul Reaver, Castlevania 4, and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes before we move on to any other games. Although there is one fourth secret game I have planned to play, but you'll see. You'll see when that happens. You'll just have to wait and see. Hee hee, hee hee. I've actually got it right behind me, but it's off camera. Kidding me? Oh gosh, darn it. The pins don't want to go through. What a jerk thing for them to do. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're happy to hear that, Sparky. Alright, just heating up the soldering iron. And we'll pop these into place. Once it's to temperature. Zoom in. Zoom. You know what? I was trying to avoid it, but let's use a little, let's use some solder. Flux. Make sure this gets on there nice and easy. There we go. need a little bit more on this guy. Oh, whoops. I bridged them. Come on. All right, they all look connected well. Let's just get out the multimeter and make sure we didn't bridge any of the connections. Well, we did. We know we bridged one, but we fixed it. Let's make sure they're all fixed. Now that's interesting. Pin 6 and pin 4 are connected somehow. Is that normal? That's weird. I don't think that's normal. Oh, unless they're both ground. Oh, we got an ad break starting soon. Well, they're both connected to ground. Let me check real quick. Our pinout for our GameCube controller. Excuse me. Which also, this means we're at the end of the stream. Green is ground, and black is cable shield ground, but blue is 3.4 volts. Okay, let's see. We've got black, which is cable shield, which is ground. White, which is ground for the rumble. Green is also ground. Red is data. Yellow is 5 volt. Blue is 6 volt. Or no, 3.3 volt, sorry. But I also see here that the white one that's also ground apparently is just not connected. ground for the rumble pack. But yeah, all 3 of these are ground pins, so I guess that's correct. So the pin numbering is arbitrary. Yeah, we're gonna snooze that ad break here, because we're gonna end the stream here real quick. But we're gonna reassemble this guy before we go. So let's see. Buttons back in place. And I'll test this off stream, and I'll let y'all know if there's any problems, but I'm pretty confident we've done it, because I mean that other cable was an utter disaster, unfortunately. Oh, thank you for snoozing the ad, Sparky. I was gonna hold off until the last minute so it gives us more time, because it snoozes for 5 minutes, but that's cool. I don't think we're gonna actually need that all that extra time. Right there. Ah, Z button, no. Stick in place. There we go. Get our C button back in place. Our now cleaned C button. Oh, looks like that breaks back. Give it until it's about a minute, and then snooze it for me again if you wouldn't mind, please, mods. No. Oh, left the membrane out. That could have been bad. And by bad, I mean frustrating. There we go. Go ahead and get our strain relief set up for this here. All right. And there's supposed to be something spinning on the end of this. I don't remember when it came out. Make sure this wire doesn't get in the way of anything. Z button. Don't be a menace. Z button menace. Z button, cooperate for me, please. Z button. Do I possibly have the motor in backwards? That too could be a problem. Just maybe. There we go. Oh, why is that not wanting to close properly? The C button being a menace again. Thank you for snoozing that, team. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Maybe we gotta go backwards. Put it this way first. No, it doesn't go that way. That way's not gonna work. Oh, this is tough. Who knew putting it back together was gonna be the hardest part? I didn't think about that. You never expect the reassembly to be the hardest part, but it often is. Thought I was supposed to wait 5 minutes before countdown again. It's countdown again. Oh no. Oh, it's coming for us, chat. I'm sorry. Alright, let me see if I can sneak this in. Z button does cooperates, I think. This might do it. Yes, that got it. All right. Reassembled. All right, so let me get the screws in a couple places so that it holds together, and I'll get us rated out of here. Thanks everybody for coming along. This was a lot of fun tonight. And we'll have more news about that 3DS. I'll post on Discord the results of the test run of this GameCube controller, and also what we're gonna do about that 3DS, what the owner eventually decides. All right, I'll finish assembling that in a bit, but let's get oh no, come on. Ah, there we go. Boom. All right, let's get y'all rated out of here. End screen. Oh, I got one more snooze. Boom, snooze. Haha. Yay, thank you for the strats. Oh, that was a good one too. Thank you. Did it actually come across? Did you actually hear the pops that time? That's kind of embarrassing. I was very, it did come across? Oh no. Yeah, I was very, I was a bit, shrimp mode today. All right, let's see. Let's raid somebody. Let's get a raid message going too, mods, if you don't mind. Let's see, who am I following? We can go raid real fast. Oh, you know what? Koobs and Axia are both streaming. We have not raided Axia in a while. Let's do that. Let's raid them. All right, everyone. Beware the corroded copper ribbon cables. Ooh. Retro repair raid. Oh, that's good too. All right, choose your favorite. And oh, I forgot to run the credits. No credits. Aha! It's such a time crunch. Go, go, go! We gotta beat the ad timer. Roll credits. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for coming. I really appreciate all y'all being here. Thank you for cheering me on and all your support. Thanks to all our new followers. Welcome to the collective. And a big thanks to our mod team, who always does such a great job taking care of us, Wireball and Sparky Dinka. I hope y'all all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Doopy-doopy-doo, axe a bear. We're gonna raid a bear. It's a bear raid. A retro raid on a bear. Oh, come on. All right, good night, everyone. Have a great day. Bye. Good night. See you later.